Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited for today's video because today we are doing our weekly love pick a card on what's going down in terms of love this week for us. So before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next so you can pick more than one pile. And we have 4 piles here. Group 1 with the pink stone, group 2 with the red stone, group 3 with the blue stone, and group 4 with the white stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, follow your intuition, and pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the pink stone, let's get right into it, okay? What's going down in terms of love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is Wise Leader. Wise Leader, I love this energy. You're a beacon for others is what it says at the bottom of this card. And you know, honestly, tapping into the energy of this card, I don't necessarily feel your energy on it. So I'm very curious to see who's taking the lead, what's happening. Someone's taking the lead on a situation though, so that's always good. Let's see what else we get. Wise Leader, good place to start. Okay, so we have Impasse, Finding Sanctuary, and then Wise Leader. Let's get into it. So Impasse, reflect and redirect your energy. So in terms of love, things haven't been going ideally, I guess, or things haven't been as good as they could be. I feel like you are already at an impasse now, and whoever you're dealing with right now can see that. This doesn't have to be associated with anyone. Take it as it resonates. If you know you're not dealing with anyone at this time, then of course it would be your own energy. But with the impasse card, I see that we're at an impasse, and I see either you or someone else kind of taking the lead and finding sanctuary, basically finding a comfortable place, finding a comfortable rhythm, bringing harmony to your situation. So at the bottom of the Finding Sanctuary card though, it does say opening to your spiritual source. So let's see what else. Oh my goodness, that was such a bad shuffle. Okay, so I see a restart here. I see a restart. Okay, so we have the Ace of Staffs, the Tower in reverse, and the 10 of Staffs in reverse. So honestly, with the Tower card in reverse, it's almost like you'd completely given hope on something, whether it's the, you know, you finding love, or whether it's a situation with someone specific. To be honest, this does feel like there is another party involved. Again, take it as it resonates, but I'm pretty much going to address this in that type of way because that's really what's coming through. With the Tower in reverse, it's almost like you thought something was over, you thought something was done, and 10 of Staffs in reverse, you thought the cycle was complete. 1010 is the angel number, at least as I take it, for cycle completion. And we have that 10 of Staffs, but the 10 of Staffs is in reverse and the Tower is in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Staffs upright. So it's like we're finding a new direction. We're going in a new direction. We're back on course. We're finding sanctuary. We're finding a way where we can comfortably coexist. We're finding a comfortable rhythm. We're getting in flow. With the 10 of Staffs in reverse though, and the Tower in reverse, that really feels like it's with a situation where you had completely lost hope. That's how it feels. So could be you, could be them that lost hope. But let's see. And again, if this doesn't have to do with another person, this could literally be like you're at an impasse in your love life. Things aren't going the way that you would hope that they would be going, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to take the leadership role in this and I'm going to steer this boat back in a good direction. And you're finding a comfortable balance. Like, whereas maybe like if you're an introvert, I totally understand. Like if you're an introvert, it's gonna be like, it's just gonna have to be aligned for the most part for you guys to end up in a situation where you're communicating with someone and you're like in a romantic situation. Like, you're not an extrovert, so you're not gonna be the leader and go after someone. Like, I get that, but I feel like you're finding a comfortable middle ground, even if you are an introvert. So let's keep going. It is safe for you to love, free yourself, and give your relationship a chance. Good energy. There we go. Okay, so let's start with free yourself. At the bottom of that one, it says it's time to take back control of your life. I definitely see you guys doing that. I think you guys are in a position where it's just like, okay, I can either sit here and do nothing, or I can attack this and I can go for it, and it's working out. Then we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which of course is love. This is a safe situation. I really do feel balance in this situation. Like as an overall energy, I'm just feeling like the situation is balancing itself. And then we have give your relationship a chance. At the bottom of this card, it does say work on your partnership. So honestly, I feel like someone is getting a second chance. I feel like this is the second chance. We have to the sea, which is all about being in the flow. It feels very comfortable. Round and round. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It feels like this is attached to someone. Excuse me. Thank you. For those of you who said bless you. Round and round, it feels like this is attached to someone that you've already dealt with before. And then regeneration, that's literally rebuilding. That's literally the Tower in reverse energy. That is so funny. There's those. There's those. So to the sea, definitely feel like a flow. Also, I'm getting it's like a flow of communication. It's like someone was cut off to communication. Someone really didn't want to communicate about the situation. Someone was being really tight-lipped and a little selfish, to be completely honest, but I see them opening up and being more open to the situation and with the communication. For whatever reason, I just feel like someone wasn't sold before. Like they weren't convinced that this is the best for them. And I mean, I get that. It's a trap. Honestly, it's like FOMO, fear of missing out. It's a trap to look for the best of the best. You'll never, there's always going to be something better than what you have. But I feel like they really took that to heart. Like, no, this, I have to have like the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Like, you know, I don't know, just, it's almost like they had an unrealistic idea of what love even is. And now they're finally opening themselves up. They were at an impasse where it's like, okay, something's got to give in the situation, because they tried to explore it. They tried to see what else was out there, and they were unsatisfied. They were unsatisfied, and in a way they're realizing the situation here is really the best suited for them, for what they're wanting right now. So I do see a lot of round and round energy. To be completely honest, I don't feel like this energy is over. I feel like they're opening up to the situation as well. So I'm also not saying, oh, after this week it's going to be perfect, because I see them taking the lead, because they were at an impasse and they're finding sanctuary here, but they're still going to have to go through like an adjustment period where they're able to give you 100%, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like they've taken the first step in the right direction, but they're not completely a changed person. You know, they're still the same person, and they're going to have to unlearn some of the things that they may have been exhibiting. But honestly, we see regeneration, and I really like this energy. I feel like this is someone from the past returning. I do, and I'm surprised we didn't get that out of the Romex deck. But yeah, I definitely feel a regeneration, and I feel like this is coming together in a much better way. And I feel like it is going to be better this time, because with that Tower card in reverse, I feel like it ended abruptly, or all of a sudden they just started switching up on you. Like their tone changed, their amount of interest changed, they were hitting you up less, something like that. Tapping into this energy, it is going to be different this time, so open yourself up for it. But that's what I see for this week. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 2 with the red stone, let's get right into it. What is going on this week in terms of love? So the first card we have that was under your stone is Valiant Courage. Okay, someone finally has, dare I say, the balls to open up and be open about how they're feeling, or what is this courage about? Like, let's see. Okay, so at the bottom of this card, it does say take action with passion. So let's see what we're dealing with here. I also get chivalry with this. I don't know why I try to use that word because I cannot pronounce it without a struggle. But I feel like a very open, honest, upfront kind of energy. It feels really good. Voyage of the Heart and Miracles. Wow, group 2. This is pretty intense energy. All right, let's get into it. So Voyage of the Heart, love flows through and to you. So honestly, this is a very cyclical energy. And you know what this is telling me specifically? What you give out is returning to you at this point. So if you've given out a lot, you know, the last few weeks, if you've done a lot of manifestations, if you've given a lot of love to someone specifically, I see that being returned to you. Also, this is about the now as well. If you're extending your energy, your love to other people, instead of just saying, okay, you know what, I know that I've done enough, let me just receive. If you just allow the universe to balance the situation and you keep doing your part, it's definitely going to come back to you in the form of a miracle. So then we have expect the wondrous to emerge at the bottom of the miracles card. So I love this. Let me just go straight to the romance angels and see what's going on. Well, that's 3. All right, so we have worth waiting for, it is safe for you to love, and finances and career. Okay. There's those. So finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your life right now. I feel like someone's been using that as an excuse a little bit. Honestly, I feel like someone's been using that as an excuse a little bit. It doesn't even seem, I mean, of course, take it as it resonates. If that resonates completely, okay, take it. But I feel like someone may have used that as an excuse, like, oh, but I'm working on my business. Oh, but I am so busy with work that I can't really give you all the attention that you deserve. But I want to though, but I want to. Like, I'm just hearing that dialogue from someone like that was the reason that they haven't been able to fully invest in this connection. Also, I just heard like someone long distance, like they don't have the coin to come see you, so that keeps them from investing in the connection. Okay. Interesting. And then we have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it is safe this week. It is safe. And I do feel a lot of miracle energy. I feel like someone is having courage and taking the first step or being the bigger person. So I really like that. And it's safe for you to love. So if someone comes to you this week and they kind of spill the beans and they tell you that they're ready, I would say don't be too skeptical about it, because honestly, tapping into this energy, it does feel pretty genuine. But with that finances and career, like that excuse type energy, I feel like they've always felt this way, but they're finally just saying so. And it is worth waiting for. We literally have the worth waiting for card. Divine timing is at work, and your love life is what it says at the bottom of this one. So, you know, it's fair. That's fair. I can accept that, because to be honest, the timing being right can affect things positively, negatively, more than often negatively. So I would say, okay, maybe they did drag their feet and they took a while, and you guys may be a little side eye, a little salty about how long it took. But to be honest, okay, I would just charge that waiting period, that amount of time that you had to wait, I would just charge that to the game. Like, okay, fine, it took a long time, but I'm not going to be bitter about it. I'm going to allow this to happen. They were making excuses before, but at least they're confident that they're ready now, so I can accept that, you know? Yeah, they're surrendering. Okay, so we have the Fool card, the Hanged Man, and the 5 of Cups. And this is what I was getting before. That's why I was like, you know what? I can accept that. I can be comfortable here. Because the thing is, with the 5 of Cups and the Hanged Man, they've looked elsewhere, perhaps. You know, to be honest, maybe they blamed finances and career, but the reality is they were engaging with other people. They were open to other connections with other people, trying to see if there was anything else out there that they should explore. To be honest, tapping into this energy, I'm not hating on it. I'm not hating on it, group 2, because they've realized what they want. And that is most important for me. For me personally, even though it can be like difficult to wait for someone, I'd rather have someone do what they have to do, go explore, and then come back when I know like if I can know, like, when they come back that they want me and only me and they're for me, and they're not wondering while they're with me what else is out there. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? So with the Fool card, they're fully submerging. So I love that energy. I'm here for it. I can't hate on that. I love that. Yeah, so we have clean it up, mending, and between worlds. So it does feel very transitional, but you can at least expect the ball to get rolling. Between worlds, mending, and clean it up. So I feel like that's what I was feeling before, where it's like between worlds, 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. On one hand, they do want to see like what's good, what's popping, you know, Whitney. But on the other hand, they were still kind of open to what else there could be. I'm glad that they're making an official decision and they're having the courage to pursue it. And I will say for some of you, it's a little bit of a timid energy. Like they're coming back and they're just trying to fill you out. They're talking, it's like small talk, very lighthearted, because they want to see if you're going to chew them out or not for kind of being all over the place. But we do have the clean it up card. That's something. They're worth, you know, they're trying with the clean it up energy. I can feel their nervousness though. They're trying to clean up the situation because they know they may have even dogged you guys. They know they may have, you know, kind of treated you guys not with the most respect. And they're trying to come back and clean up the situation and mend the situation. So it's fair. I understand why some of you guys are like not feeling it though, but they're trying. So we have the super moon, the waxing crescent moon, and the new moon in Virgo. There's those. So the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. I know you want to just, you know, make sure that this person is being genuine. I understand that you want to make sure the situation is going to end in your favor. And honestly, I do see that it will naturally end in your favor. So just allow yourself to receive at this point. A time to give. If anything, I would just say give in the sense that you're not being too harsh on this person. Like they already feel guilty. They know they're guilty. Just allow them to kind of show you, you know, what they're on, what they're trying to do, because it does feel genuine. And then we have the waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. You've wanted this all along. So like, let's not be super like, I want to use a different word, but I can't really use that on the tubes. Let's not just be like super witchy to them, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just allow them to come back. And then we have the super moon. Emotions are running high. So I do see that you guys are emotionally triggered by the situation, to be honest, and you may just be emotionally triggered by this person. I get it. Tapping into this energy for some of you, they tried it. They really did try to, you know, play you for a little bit, but this energy seems genuine. So of course protect your heart, but I would say that this is, you can comfortably open it at this point. So yeah, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 3 with the blue stone, let's get right into it, okay? What is going down for love this week for you guys? So the first card we have that was under your stone is overcoming obstacles. I love that energy. I love that for you. So at the bottom of this card, it says you can overcome anything. So let's see what you're overcoming. So we have stepping into power and wondrous universe. There is our cards. So wondrous universe, at the bottom of this card it says walk in beauty, and stepping into power. At the bottom of this one it says you are strong beyond measure. So I feel you guys, okay, so this is coming through specifically, only take it if it resonates, because this would only be for a few of you. For those of you you've already made the decision, I'm not telling you to, you've already made the decision, I'm walking away from someone. This has nothing to do with anything about to come up in the reading, because we haven't pulled yet. But specifically, for those of you who've already made a decision to walk away from someone and you've done it, but you still kind of feel energetically tied to that person, and you've just been like, when is the universe going to allow me to move on? When am I just not going to feel anything from this person? I feel that happening. I feel that happening during this time. You're stepping into power, you're overcoming the obstacles, and you're walking into the light of the universe. You can see the silver lining, and I just feel like detachment. So maybe you guys have been working on detaching from someone, or you know, just getting over the situation, moving on from the emotional trigger. And here's the thing, like for me, I was last in an official relationship, I don't even know at this point, I feel like it's almost been 2 years since I've officially like been in an official relationship, at least 1.5. I will think about the last person I was with to this day and still get bitter about it. Like I was still bitter about it like last week. So trust, it is a process. What you want to strive for is not to be affected by it every day to the point where you literally like, you know, want to spaz out on that person. You want to hit them up and be like, I still remember you screwed me over. Like what you want to strive for is just not to be affected by it on the daily or even on the weekly. But if you still think about this person every once in a while and it upsets you, that's normal. Okay, I'm literally in that same boat. Like I have no love. I don't want to be with that person. I broke up with that person, but I'm still like, I'll still think about some of the stuff I went through with them and be mad, you know? So just understand that that is normal. But to, you know, consistently be thinking about someone, if you're at that part of the breakup or whatever, I do see that changing soon. So I feel like the star honestly came out in reverse and I started to turn it. Okay, so we have the star, the high priestess, and the 8 of swords. So this is a hard process. Like honestly, it's not easy. It's not easy, and congratulations that you've even worked on trying to step into your power. But to be completely honest, I just it's almost like you don't know where to go from here. I almost want to give you guys like personal advice at this point, because as far as what's happening, I feel like that's the part you guys need help with. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, this feels like an obstacle. Everyone watching though doesn't know how to get over the obstacle. Whatever your obstacle is, whether it's just you're super irritated that, you know, you're single and nothing has changed in your love life, you know what I mean? Like I feel like the obstacle is different from everyone, but tapping into this energy, I don't feel like everyone watching knows how to get over the obstacle. With the high priestess in reverse, it's kind of like this lost energy, to be completely honest. The natural flow of the week, you know, honestly, it feels confined, it feels lost, it feels unoptimistic, to be honest. Like, so that's why I'm like, maybe I should help with what we can do about that instead of just what's going to happen, because I can already see what's going to happen. To be honest, it feels like more of the same. It feels unoptimistic. It feels kind of trapped, a little lost. Like that's how it feels. It feels like more of the same. So how can you step into power though? Let me think about it. Honestly, what I do is I throw myself into work. I always have a creative project that I'm working on. I'm a very creative person. I'll like literally you may see me in a play like or something, because literally I do stuff like that. Like when I'm like just, you know, living my day-to-day life, like I do like real things like out in the community. Like I may be in a play so I can express myself, or, you know, throw myself into work, or, you know, start to create something new. That's the best way that you can get through something like this, is to be busy, to focus on something else, to have a new baby. So a lot of people treat relationships like children because they value. I'm not talking about treating your partner like a child, but you treat your relationship like a baby. It's something that you care for. So basically what I do to step into power is I create a new baby, and I feel empowered by what comes from, you know, the benefit that comes from that new project or seeing that grow, etc. I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like you guys, I do feel like there's a mental block here, group 2. And for those of you who don't know how to step into power, what I can say from my personal experience is to start to create something new. If you have your own way that you know in the past that has worked for you, as far as like helping you get through, because for some of you, you're still in the thick of this. You're in the thick of something not working, or you're in the thick of, you know, just, and I do feel divine timing being at play here with the wondrous universe, but I don't feel like it's here yet, to be completely honest. Okay, healing family issues, you deserve love and romantic feelings. There's just so much happening for you guys. So those are those romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring is what it says at the bottom of this card. And honestly, that's really just what you guys want. You just want the romance of it all again. You want to feel all the feels. You deserve love. At the bottom of this card, it does say you are lovable. And that's the thing, tapping into this energy, group 3, it is coming towards you, but it's coming towards you slowly. And I feel like you guys are going to, I just heard twin flame. That's got to be for like one person, because twin flames aren't even common. I don't know why I would get that message for a whole group, but for some of you, you're being aligned, one of you with a twin flame, some of you with a soulmate, some of you with a divinely guided partner, and that's why it's taking a long time. And you're in the thick of closing your last cycle or getting through this period of time where you're just waiting, and it's frustrating. And honestly, I do see more of the same. I do see you guys just in the thick of the process. You're going towards the wondrous universe. The universe knows that you deserve love. You are being aligned with someone who will share those romantic feelings with you, but I honestly don't feel like it's here yet, and I don't even want to cap you and be like, oh yeah, it's coming, it's here, because I don't feel that it's here. But I do feel like it's important for you guys to have some sort of creative outlet or project that you can focus on while the time passes, so you don't just get frustrated and then create more blocks by, you know, being kind of stuck feeling in the situation or having negative feelings about the situation. And then we have healing family issues. At the bottom of that one, it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe you learned how to love from your parents, and that was the whole issue from your last experience. You had a parent that you looked up to, and they just were in crappy relationship after crappy relationship, and then you were like, I'm following in my parents' footsteps, and you experienced, you know, a crappy relationship, and now you're trying to heal from it, and you're just wanting that new person to come through. I do feel them coming through, and I do feel like you've done enough or been through enough to where the universe is like putting someone superb in your life, but that's why this is taking so long. So at a certain point, we kind of just have to be real about the situation. I can't even hold you because I was struggling to find that silver lining, child, and y'all know I like to find me a silver lining, and there is still in the situation. But like the main thing is that you're in the thick of it. You're in the thick of it, and I'm just being honest. You're in the thick of the process. So it's coming slowly. And honestly, the message for you guys, group 3, is just to find something else to focus on during this time so that you don't, you know, get frustrated about the situation. So yeah, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever you want for your reading, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 4 with the white stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in terms of love for you guys this week? So the first card we have that was under your stone is grounding. At the bottom of this one, it says go deep, explore your roots. So I see you guys doing that, honestly, tapping into this energy. I feel like someone has got you off balance, or a certain situation has got you off balance, and I feel you guys finally rebalancing yourselves, because it's not even a matter of you being frustrated by the way things are going per se, even though you may be. I don't see that as the main root of your problem. Honestly, what I see is it's like someone caught you off guard, and then they kind of left you unbalanced, and it's like you learned all these things. You learned how to deal with something or someone like this, but because the way that they came in or came at you, the situation just left you guys like, wait, hold on, what? So I see you regrounding yourself. So let's keep going. All right, tea. Okay, so we have choosing your path, grace and gratitude, and grounding. Those are your cards. All right, so choosing your path. At the bottom of this one, it says all is possible, and then grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. I'll definitely say that. Also, it super will speed up your manifestation like nobody's business. So one of the things that I did, there's this app. I always forget what app it's called. I feel like it's called the LOA Toolbox, maybe. But if I'm wrong, I mean, sorry. But it's an app that I have, and it has like a little part on the app where you can just like list what you're grateful for. And it just sounds like so annoying. Like my family, I have one of those families that likes to go around on Thanksgiving like, what are you thankful for? And I'm always like, I'm thankful for my family. Like, I'm thankful for this good air I got. Like, it's always so cheesy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like pessimistic. But anyways, the point is, writing down what you're grateful for on a consistent basis will bring through manifestations like nobody's business. And I've come to realize that it has to do with, you know, the universe knowing, like, basically if you put that out into the universe will give you more. And a lot of it is just acknowledgement. It's just acknowledging to the universe that you've been gifted with something that will cause you to receive more abundance. So yeah. You can always get a gratitude journal. You can always look for that app. Obviously not sponsored. Yeah, beautiful. So we have the Hierophant, the Queen of Staffs, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm loving this energy for you guys. It feels very good. Okay, so for the Hierophant, seriously, I feel like you guys have just been in a fog. I feel like you've been in a fog group before, and I see you guys getting out of that fog. And that's like the most important part for me, because it's just like, that's what I was saying before, where it's not like you guys were so much upset by something someone did. You were more just irritated by the fog you've been in. And I see that clearing. I see you guys getting back grounded, deciding what it is that you want, and kind of sticking to that. Because again, I feel like someone may have come through, or for whatever reason, just life happened and you guys kind of just got lost in the sauce. And I see you guys taking on this gentle Queen of Staffs, which the Queen of Staffs isn't really gentle, to be honest, but I see you guys taking on this Queen of Staffs energy and going in a more positive direction. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, where it's like this feeling of being held back is being lifted. Oh, you know what? Let's pull from the romance deck, actually. See what's going on. That's okay. So we have forgiving and learning. Love yourself first. It is safe for you to love, and reconciliation. All right. And you know, honestly, for reconciliation, this is not for those of you who don't want an ex from the past to come back. It's not that kind of energy. Honestly, the reconciliation can be done literally on your own. It doesn't have to be about anyone else at all. You can be reconciling with, you know, what you originally wanted, what the original plan was. That's the reconciliation. Also, for some of you, you're kind of just taking a step back from a situation, not completely walking away, just taking a step back, and that's balancing the situation, because it's causing the other person to, it's like basically kind of triggering something in the other person, and they're like, hold on, this isn't permanent. I could lose you. Oh, guess I have to value you now. And it's like, yeah, you do. You caught me off guard, but you absolutely have to value me. It's balancing the situation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, is what it says at the bottom of this card, the reconciliation. And then we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which of course is love. And I'm feeling a better vibe this time. Forgiving and learning. As you released and healed from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like this person necessarily did you dirty. And also, for those of you who haven't been dealing with anyone like in the recent past, or this isn't resonating with someone specifically that you know, this is kind of you forgiving yourself for getting lost in the sauce, forgiving yourself for you know, allowing yourself to just really find comfortability in those low vibrations, you know, because I know for me, for example, like I can be comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. I don't know if it was you I was talking about. I think it was group 3 I was talking about this with, but in one of my past relationships, like I was really uncomfortable in it for a long time. For about a year, I didn't want to be in that relationship. So I understand getting comfortable somewhere where you're uncomfortable, but I feel you guys forgiving yourself for that, because a lot of you kind of blame yourselves for even getting involved with someone or allowing yourself to compromise on what you want, allowing someone to unground you, and you're forgiving yourself for that, and because of that, you can actually move on from it and have progress. So this is great. And then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive is what it says at the bottom of that one. So honestly, I already feel like the self-respect is there, but I feel like you're being more, what's the word? Not upfront about it, but you're like you're showing it, you know. You're not just like respecting yourself in your mind, you're respecting yourself by not allowing anyone to disrespect you, for one, but to give you anything less than you deserve. You know what you deserve, and you're not just waiting for someone to give it to you. You'll take a step back if you need to. You don't want to be somewhere if you're going to be unhappy. So we have milk and honey. Here and now and all that glitters. So you're starting to realize the truth of a situation, and you're like, all that glitters is not gold. I talked this person up in my head to be much more than they are, or you know, I'm in the dark here, and I'm seeing little glistens of light and tricking myself into believing that I'm in, you know, the light here, but we're in some dark waters, and you're getting yourself out of that, and you're regrounding yourself. Here and now, yeah, you're being present in this moment. You're allowing yourself to be present in this moment, so the fog is cleared and you're seeing things like for what they really are. And then milk and honey, this is all about balance. This is duality. This is you guys being genuinely comfortable because you're in a good position. I really like this energy, group 4. That is what's going on this week. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah!